It's day 27 of Nonconformity University. 2 plus 7 equals 9. Quite into numerology and the cycle of things, and it feels like a bit of a wrap-up video of certain things that are going on, certain things that have happened. It's windy as hell outside, so I'm in the shed, chilling. Been doing research today, learning, education, pushing things forward for various people and various things around my life, which has been nice. And just having the time to just soak into that without any pressure, like, oh, really need to do this, really need to do that. And I was been pondering the work-life balance with a few changes I've been made recently. And yeah, just waking up at different times. I was thinking of having that 2-hour work session at a specific time every morning, and that is just going back to ways that don't work for me. But that 156 hours we have a week, 158? Yeah, 158 minus the 56 for sleep leaves 112 hours. Divide by the 5 areas of life, health, work, people, evolution, finances, is 22 hours. 22 hours left. So for my work category, 22 hours divided by the 7 days. I'm just going to treat every day the same now. I've made some changes in my life to just have the freedom to make every day the same. And that doesn't mean it's going to be the same. That means my plan is to be the same and structured with some structure, so every day can be different and feel like an amazing holiday. And it's really felt like that today. It's felt great. It's felt free. And so pondering the work category, 22 hours divided by 7 is about 3, just over. 7 days times 3 hours is 21 hours. So about 21, 22. It's about 3 hours a day work every day of the week for me to get that 22 hours-ish in. So I want to do a good 2-hour session. And my plan is now to do that as early as I can in the morning, but it depends when I wake up. It depends what's going on. It depends what the weather's doing. It depends how I feel. It depends what's going on with people around me. It depends what events are going on. But I'll aim to get that done, naturally fitting in as early as possible. Sometimes I wake up at 1 a.m., sometimes 4 a.m., sometimes 7. So there's no point structuring and going, I'm going to get up at 5 and do 2 hours work. That doesn't personally work for me. It's not the non-conformity way. It's not the freedom way, because it's not. Then you've got to have these pots, these five pots of life there, but they're mingling together. Like in a business, you have the 4 departments: finances, sales, marketing, and the operations. They've got to operate independently, but they've got to work cohesively together. So with Life Master, you can't just go, I'm going to have this work and then destroy everything else or ignore everything else. It's got to work together. So it's a flexible framework. That's the phrase that I've been thinking about recently. Flexible framework. Cheers. So I just need to wake up, fit that 2 hours in, and then I'll get another hour in a bit later on, maybe before lunch, maybe just after lunch, maybe while I'm doing dinner, I don't know. But then I'll get the video in and editing, and I can edit that around everything else. And if I'm organized, which I am, and I'm gonna, anything that comes into my head, what I need to do, I'll have it in my orders Life Master system. So when I sit down and work, it's not just going to be sitting down at a computer and going, oh yeah, I'm working. I'm going to be like an Exocet missile Terminator machine, going through that work, no distractions, knowing that that's my work time. So I know, being organized and efficient and fast on computers and organized with everything that needs to be done, I can easily double the efficiency and output of what I'm doing. So that 20 odd hours is easily going to be 40 hours. So my 3 hours every day is going to equal roughly a full working week that most people are used to. But I'm not going to have to go to a job that I don't like and do things that I don't want to be doing. I'm wasting so much time. I used to waste so much time in jobs that I used to be in by just researching things that were far more interesting than the job. So yeah, lifestyle design, experimental. That's where we're going with that. Van stuff, done some nice research on that, and now we're saving all the cardboard boxes that come in for deliveries, because a great van guy that I found and saved a video on in my portfolio of educational videos for the van. He's made like 20 vans for clients, and the video was showing around this van, and he said when he brought his clients into the boxed version, the cardboard box version of the van, they came in and they're like, oh no, this is not going to work, so we need to move that around. I was like, wow, that's great. Like, you can design it on paper, but yeah, why? And it's in my head at the minute. It's kind of on paper, and I'll show you it. The van stuff, I'll show you it. But I'm researching, thinking, planning. But yeah, he said he makes a cardboard box version of the inside van layout every time for his clients, and I was like, I saw this video weeks ago, and it just came to me on a run like yesterday, and I was like, wow, great work, man, great work. Cardboard boxes, we've all got them. The van's a very small space, so the space is so valuable. The real estate in the van is just, it's just so important, and so many of these standard van producers are just absolutely clueless. They really need to take one of the vans that they've designed and produced and go off in a holiday in it and just actually feedback on themselves, because yeah, they'll find some holes, some deep ravines and crevasses in what they came up with. But it's great because there's so much good work going on out there with individual independent van designers that actually use these things, that know what they're doing, and they've made some great videos. I'm watching these videos, I've been watching them for bloody years and love it. And that's why, after having a van, now I feel very qualified to do this. So Nonco Campers, we're going to profile the journey of us making a van, building an amazing multifunctional adventure camper van. And I want to blow myself away with this. So I think, yeah, it's 2D. 2D is okay, but 3D, we can then build it up, because every little cupboard and nook and cranny and space is there. But we want to have ultimate storage and functionality, but with the most amount of space. So if you can think about every little angle, every little corner, every little storage nook, cranny, everything, then you're going to afford yourself more space. That's the idea. Yes. So what else is going on? I've just been reviewing, made like a blueprint document of all the nonco stuff I've been blabbering on about for 27 days. I've got a lot of catching up to do with websites. That's the point. A lot of these websites, they're not even there, and they're not made, they're not perfect, they're not right. And I'm still toying with the brand, I'm still toying with the layout of the landing pages. But once I've got that, I had a little surge actually today on that for an hour. Just came in, I just felt inspired, so I worked on it and had a little window. So that was nice. That was nice. And there's no pressure on it. I don't care if you look at my website now, it's not perfect. I just don't care, because we're very, very low. We're on the beginning of the long tail. Well, the short tail. It's the beginning of the long tail, before the search. So if you look and it's not great, apologies. We're working on it. We're working it out. We're being open and raw and honest here, with just trying to show you how to actually get things done, and how to go about starting businesses online, how to use the different tools out there, how to use recipes of these tools and combinations, and put things together. But done some nice reading today. So Nonco Book Club, I really urge you to join noncobookclub.com. Pay a couple of dollars a month. That all goes into a prize pool. We share that back with the winner of the best book summary. So you're encouraged to read more, learn more, share more. Like, it's a win-win-win. It might even be a quadruple win. My gazebo looks like it's about to blow over because of the wind today, which is why I'm in the shed. And so, yeah, just be good to each other, be good to everybody out there. Do some good deeds. Do good deeds of kindness to people that don't expect it. Go and see people. Make the effort. You're only in charge of 50% of, well, you're in charge of 100% of what you do. But any relationship, which is what life's about, it's you've got 100% of the 50% of that relationship. So give, be good. Things aren't working, then you know you've done your 100% of the 50%, and that's all you can do. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. You've got to try though, right? But then you've also got to say no. So we'll leave it with there. No, somebody asks you a question, there's two answers really normally, yes or no. Both answers are equally good. Depends on the circumstances and where you're at. But it's good to exercise the no as much as the yes, I find.